caught that, but it said this is the WRMI Legend. I like to do the manual tuning because sometimes just doing the automatic search may miss a frequency if it's not coming in very clear. So we're getting close to the hour, as you can see. So a lot of stations will be announcing who they are. This is hard to hear, so I'd probably put on my headphones if I was just not making the video. But let's see what's on 7260. So we'll scroll up here and enter. And so we see a couple of options: Voice of Turkey or Mongolia Radio. I would bet it's Voice of Turkey because it's coming from a 500 kilowatt transmitter. I think this emirler is in Turkey. This would be really hard to hear. Mongolia from Ulaanbaatar with 50 kilowatts here in the southern United States. So I pretty much doubt that's not it. So this is most likely Voice of Turkey. Let's see what else we can find. Utility station. I was tooling around 6.9s yesterday and came across a pirate radio station. This is a Hands single side band, sounds like. Scrolling. Station. There's something. It's like an open channel, open frequency. I don't know if they're coming on air or going off air because it's at the top of the hour. And on the external antenna, if I flip to the whip, unintelligible. There may be a station way down in the weeds, but it's hard to hear. I'm not going to spend any time on that. Hear that signal, but it's again, I'd probably put on the headphones for this because it can be really difficult to hear without them. 5950, let's see what that is. I can hear that's in English. So again, we got a lot of choices from Okeechobee, Florida popping up, so it's
portion of it. But then there's something, as I said, for everyone.
935. It's coming in pretty clear, so I would think it's some U.S. station, maybe religious broadcaster. Well, let's see here. What is it showing up? It's highlighting Chinese, so that's definitely not it. It's in English, so yeah, here it is. Probably WWCR University Network English. Starting at 0100 out of Nashville. Yeah, you'll hear this a lot.
People singing.
The power of the Holy Spirit.
Another religious broadcaster coming in pretty clear.
在圣经的原始周告中，每一个词和每一个字母都是来自上帝的。
Sounds like Mandarin.
现在确实有很多。
Yeah, the more you listen to shortwave, you'll be able to pick out what the different languages are. Let's see what 5850 is.
我哋仲使用嘅是天經版聖經嘅certificate咧，係 distinguish 冇有錯喎。
I'm not sure if that's Mandarin. I would assume. But let's see what this shows us. It sounds a little off from Mandarin. It sounds like. So it's not giving us a whole lot of options here. I know it's definitely not Japanese, definitely not English or French or Spanish. It's interesting. I'm really not sure what that is, but since its station is coming in pretty clear, I kind of doubt it's a good DX catch coming from somewhere in Asia. But I'll probably sit on here for a little while to see if I can pick out any info on what the station is. But let's move on. 5800. Try to get something a little more clear. This is the LaPorte Church of Christ. Interesting, nothing's coming up, but it's probably from U.S. religious broadcaster.
I hope you enjoyed that. Most people actually.
These pieces apart, there's a greater picture that we're pointing to, which is, I think we've talked about the plan of salvation and understanding how it's all
Religious broadcaster coming in really strong. Let's hop up to the 15 megahertz. There's a WWV time station here. Let's scroll up, see if anything pops out. There's probably not going to be a whole lot on. And let's try up around 17. You know, sometimes Radio New Zealand is on, but I think that's later in the evening sometime. I think that's the frequency they use. The audio's definitely not very strong. Go to the width. pretty much can't tell there's a station there. Let's see if Radio Nacional de Amazonia is on, if I remember the frequency. This is Portuguese. Definitely Portuguese. Yes, Radio Nacional de Amazonia. They play some pretty nice music sometimes. Pretty easy station to hear on shortwave. Audio is definitely not easy to hear. Here I'd probably put on my headphones. See what the whip sounds like. Pretty much unintelligible, so. Let's see what this is, 13640. I think it would probably be China Radio International because it's a 500 kilowatt transmitter, but I don't think it would be the other one. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to hear what the language is. Back up around 10. The WWWV if you want to set your clocks to coordinated universal time. So you can actually QSL these and they'll send you a QSL card. So I have one from WWV and there's one also from WWVH in Hawaii that you can QSL. I have one from them also, and there's another time station up in Canada, CHU. Frequency, I don't hear anything.
Su programación a través de la onda corta. Sintonízanos en la frecuencia de los 9490 kHz de la banda de 31 metros de lunes a domingo a las 9 de la noche.
También pueden escuchar a Radio República en la frecuencia de 59.800 kHz de la banda de 49 metros de lunes a viernes de 10 a 11 de la noche. Radio República.
Radio República, Spanish. They're out of Cuba, so they're giving some frequency information. So you can hear they're coming in pretty clear. Probably would be, going to the whip versus the long wire. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference because the signal is so strong. It may be actually a little better on the whip. Sometimes you're not amplifying the noise with the long wire, but they're roughly the same, so that's interesting. All right, well, let's kind of hope that was interesting, kind of tooling around, just giving you an idea of how I look at what's on the shortwave band sometimes, but I would probably go back and listen to that music station while I'm doing something else. So I hope this was interesting. Talk to you later.